those guys, basically, wouldn't have existed in the time of Escoffier because you had to have the formal training and all that. Whereas myself, I did a bit like Napoleon, obviously not at the same scale, but I took the talk and I crowned myself and I entered the cuisine. I know Escoffier would have turned in his grave, I'm sure he has, because I realized that was pretty cheeky of me to do that. It's been, the first day I came in the cuisine, I was chef.
My name is Raymond Blanc, and I'm the chef patron of Belmont Le Manoir 4 Saisons. Do you know my secret behind becoming a Michelin star chef? I have my own garden, grow my own food, the freshest possible produce. My garden at home would feed the family of 7 all year round. So from the age of 6, I was helping my papa to grow the food, seed, remove the weeds. And when you saw it was tons of beans and peas, and I would give this food to my mom to create her own art. My mom taught me, you shall waste not. And that is the beating heart of Belmont Le Manoir 4 Saisons. To me, seasonality is the base of all what we do. You don't have to import food from millions of miles away. If it's close to home, better taste, better texture, better flavors, better nutrients, and better for the planet too. I created Raymond Blanc Gardening School and the Cookery School because it's all about sharing knowledge. Knowledge is enrichment. It's about also bringing friends around the table, learning about food, about where the food comes from, how it's grown. It's about all these beautiful things. Every guest will feel the energy in every waiter or chef, everywhere, in our food, in our gardens, and also in our rooms, because that energy is also sustainable.
It was a good thing for me to be self-taught. I think I regard it as a fantastic luck in a way, because if you are on the master, it will take you in his hand and it will shape you the way he would like you to see it. It's you, in fact, a projection of his idea of a good chef. I mean, you get his taste, you get his palate, you get his vision of cuisine, and in fact, it's very difficult to get rid of those habits. In fact, that's only through experimenting, it's only through failures that I've learned a great deal about food behavior and so on. To me, it's important. It's one thing you have or you have not. That's how many bad tastes are alive in your tongue. And that is very essential. You can improve taste, but very marginally. Very, very marginally. Yes, I'm still idealistic. I still dream of perfection. I still reach for perfection, knowing damn well that I'll never reach it. Sometimes we have feelings we reach, but it's really actually, those moments last maybe a few seconds. One day I had this amazing experience, because we have some friends who dance at the Royal Ballet, and we often go there and watch a show, and we always watch it like the guests do here, in a lovely armchair, surrounded with this fantastic music and this wonderful scenery. Whereas one day we were invited to stand right close to the curtain. That means close in proximity of those dancers. And I can tell you, it was a revelation, because it was real guts. You could see the sweats pouring down their bodies, the muscles bulging out, and the fear, the people, the tenseness, the moment, the importance of the moment. And it's about the same as a cuisine. When you see a cuisine in full action, it is like that.
Tartare, une courgette, un veau, un bœuf, médium rare et 2 légumes. Je prends le pigeon, Raymond? Ouais.
This is a finished result of the tartare of salmon, of wild salmon. It is simply wild salmon which is marinated with dill and then cut finely, bound with sour cream and a dash of mustard, topped by lemon wedges, caviar and a little ras of dill. And of course, for the different texture, we have a lovely little layer of cucumber, which are lovely and fresh.
It looks beautiful.
It's a star dish, in fact. It's one of the most popular dish. Just right for a lazy summer day.
When I came in Great Britain, first, my papa taught me that gastronomy starts by the soul. And all what I wanted to create when I fell in love with his house and I saw this immense unkept garden is to create something truly of beauty. And I wanted to reconnect gastronomy with the soul. Because to me it makes sense, because seasonality is about freshness, it's about local values, it's about closeness, it's about quality, better taste, better texture, better flavors, better nutrients. You win all the way. So I wanted to have that close to home. Here you don't have one garden, you've got 9 gardens. It's a great voyage of discovery. At the moment we're conducting 2 trials. The pumpkins, in which we have 25 varieties, and here 22 varieties of beans. So what I'm looking for, the earliest, the latest, so we can expand the seasons. And also the tastiest bean on earth. I'm looking for a bean experience for our guests. So when they taste that bean, suddenly, bang! Oh la 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 la! You have something extraordinary in that bean flavor. That's what I'm looking for. Look at that. Beautiful color, fantastic color. That's what the miracle of food is. These little details, these little marking here, different textures, different flavors. They're all different, so different from one another. Of course, I wanted to create some extraordinary food, light and seasonal, fresh, clean, creative. But also, I knew that a great experience is not just about the food. I wanted to create an extraordinary experience. So our guests would come in here and somehow they would feel it would be so much more than that. Because the good doesn't interest me, the sublime does, certainly. And I went for the sublime. What I didn't want to do is to create a place full of gold and diamond and heavy carpets and ancestors looking down at you in a disapproving manner. I wanted to create a place of passion, a place of celebration, where also my papa could come, where this luxury would be inclusive, not exclusive. This place is about celebration, about holding hands, saying I love you, toujours, forever, encore, discovering the most incredible gardens, to discover a place which I hope will become a modern classic, something of beauty and warmth, a place to celebrate a happy moment in your life.